Have you ever stopped to wonder how some people seem to defy aging, continuing to feel vibrant and energetic well into their 80s and beyond? It is easy to assume that longevity is purely a matter of luck or genetics. But the truth is, there are simple habits we can adopt that could add years to our lives. Imagine waking up every morning feeling just as strong and energized as you did years ago. It may sound too good to be true, but the reality is that many of the habits that contribute to long, healthy lives are ones that anyone can implement, regardless of age. In today's video, we're going to talk about 4 daily routines that could add 10 years to your life. These are simple changes, ones that you don't need to overhaul your entire lifestyle to incorporate. So, whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, these tips are practical and can make a real difference in how you feel and how long you live. The best part? They're easy to implement, and with each small change, you'll be investing in your future health. Let's start with something that may seem obvious, but it's often overlooked: staying active. Now, I know what you're thinking. I don't have the energy to run marathons or hit the gym every day. And you're absolutely right. You don't need to do anything extreme. The secret to living longer is simply to stay moving throughout the day. It's all about consistency, not intensity. You don't need to go out for a run every morning to reap the benefits of physical activity. In fact, studies have shown that people who engage in low to moderate levels of daily activity, like walking, or gardening, or light stretching, have a significantly higher chance of living longer, healthier lives. These simple, everyday activities keep your muscles and joints moving, boost circulation, and support your heart health, all of which contribute to longevity. Centenarians, those who live to be 100 or more, are known for their daily routines that include plenty of movement. In places like Okinawa, Japan, where people regularly live past 100, they focus on activities like walking, yoga, and even doing simple chores around the house. They don't sit for long periods of time. Instead, they keep moving throughout the day. If you've been sedentary for a while, start slow. Take a short walk around the block, stretch when you wake up, or stand up every hour if you're sitting for extended periods. It all adds up and can make a big difference in your overall health. But of course, it's not just physical activity that contributes to a long, healthy life. The next key habit that we need to talk about is eating mindfully. Now, we've all heard that we should eat healthy, but there's a big difference between simply eating healthy and truly being mindful of what we put in our bodies. Mindful eating isn't just about what's on your plate, it's also about how you approach food. As we age, our metabolism naturally slows down, and it can become easier to overeat without even realizing it. That's where mindful eating comes in. It's about slowing down, savoring each bite, and listening to your body's cues. One of the biggest mistakes people make is rushing through meals without paying attention to their hunger and fullness signals. This often leads to overeating, which over time can contribute to weight gain, digestive issues, and other health problems. Mindful eating helps you tune into your body's needs. It encourages you to eat when you're hungry and stop when you're full without mindlessly snacking or overeating. Studies have shown that eating slowly can improve digestion, reduce stress, and even help you maintain a healthy weight. So if you're finding that meals have become something you rush through, try focusing on the experience. Take time to appreciate the flavors and textures of your food, and notice when you start to feel satisfied. This small adjustment in how you approach eating can go a long way toward improving your health and potentially adding years to your life. Now let's talk about something that many people don't prioritize, but it's essential for both mental and physical well-being: sleep. As we get older, it can sometimes feel like we don't need as much sleep as we used to. But the truth is, sleep remains just as important for us as we age. In fact, getting quality sleep is one of the most effective ways to maintain a long, healthy life. When we sleep, our bodies repair and regenerate, our immune systems strengthen, and our brains consolidate memories and improve cognitive function. One thing to keep in mind as we age is that our sleep patterns may change, and it can sometimes become harder to stay asleep throughout the night. But that doesn't mean sleep should be any less of a priority. It's crucial to establish a routine that helps your body know when it's time to wind down and get the rest it needs. Creating a calming evening ritual. For some people, this might mean avoiding caffeine in the afternoon, or limiting screen time before bed. Consistently getting 7 to 9 hours of good quality sleep can drastically improve your energy levels, mood, and overall health. In many cultures, those who live the longest prioritize good sleep. They know that rest is just as important as physical activity and diet when it comes to living a long, vibrant life. So, if you're struggling with sleep, don't overlook this habit. Consider making small adjustments to your nighttime routine to ensure you're getting the rest your body truly needs. Now that we've covered the importance of staying active, eating mindfully, and getting enough sleep, you might be wondering how to keep all of this up in the long term. It's not always easy to make lasting changes, but that's where the fourth habit comes in, and it's a powerful one. It's the practice of staying socially connected. This may seem like an obvious one, but the impact of strong social relationships on our health is often underestimated. Humans are inherently social creatures, and as we age, our social circles can sometimes shrink. But maintaining a strong support network is absolutely essential for living a long, happy life. In fact, studies have shown that people with strong social connections tend to live longer and have lower rates of chronic diseases than those who are isolated. It doesn't matter whether you're spending time with family, friends, or participating in a community group. Staying socially engaged has a profound impact on your well-being. As we age, it's natural for our social habits to change, but it's so important to make time for the people who matter to us. Whether it's a regular phone call with a friend, a weekly dinner with family, or joining a social club, staying connected to others can provide you with emotional support, boost your mood, and even lower your stress levels. The more you nurture your relationships, the more likely you are to live a longer, healthier life. Now that we've touched on the basics of staying active, eating mindfully, getting good sleep, and staying socially connected, let's dive a bit deeper into how we can make these habits work for us in the long term, and how to stay motivated as we continue to age. The key to longevity isn't just about doing these things once in a while. It's about building routines that stick, that become part of your lifestyle, and that continue to nourish your body and mind day after day. Let's start by talking about something that many of us struggle with as we get older: how to stay consistent with physical activity. It's one thing to take a walk for a few days, but how do we keep it up week after week? The answer often lies in making activity enjoyable, not something you feel like you have to do. It's about shifting your mindset. For example, if you don't like going to the gym or taking long walks, try something new. Maybe a gentle yoga class, Tai Chi, or even dancing. There are so many ways to move your body, and you're much more likely to stick with something that you actually enjoy. Another great tip for maintaining consistency is to make movement part of your daily routine, so it becomes just like brushing your teeth. Set aside a time every day that you dedicate to some form of activity, whether it's a morning stretch, an afternoon walk, or a short evening workout. Try to make it as regular as possible. You can even invite a friend to join you. Walking with a companion is a great way to keep each other motivated and make the experience more enjoyable. Of course, as we get older, we may have limitations due to joint pain or other health conditions. But that doesn't mean we should stop moving. There are plenty of low-impact activities that can keep your body engaged without putting too much strain on your joints, like swimming or water aerobics. And using resistance bands are all gentle ways to keep your muscles strong and your heart healthy. The key is to listen to your body and find movements that make you feel good, not worn out. Even on days when you're feeling tired, a short walk or a little stretching can do wonders for your energy levels. Now, let's move on to eating mindfully and how we can make this habit more sustainable in our daily lives. When you start practicing mindful eating, it might feel a little awkward at first. You might be used to eating while watching TV, or eating quickly because you're busy. But just like with physical activity, the more you practice, the easier it becomes. One way to stay on track with mindful eating is to plan your meals ahead of time. When you know what you're going to eat and have it prepared, it's less tempting to reach for unhealthy snacks or overeat when you're distracted. Another key aspect of mindful eating is paying attention to portion sizes. As we age, our bodies often need fewer calories, so learning to eat smaller, balanced meals can help us maintain a healthy weight and avoid the issues that come with overeating. Focus on eating a variety of nutrient-dense foods, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins, while also allowing yourself the occasional treat. It's all about balance and being kind to yourself. There's no need to restrict your food choices completely, but practicing moderation can help you stay on track without feeling deprived. Something else to keep in mind is hydration. We often hear about the importance of drinking enough water, but as we age, we sometimes lose the ability to recognize thirst as clearly as we did when we were younger. Staying hydrated is crucial for maintaining energy levels, supporting digestion, and keeping your skin looking healthy. Make it a habit to drink water regularly throughout the day. Carry a water bottle with you, and try to sip water even when you're not thirsty. It's a small step that can make a big difference. Let's also revisit sleep for a moment. As we get older, we may have more trouble falling asleep or staying asleep through the night. But just because you might have trouble sleeping doesn't mean you should give up on rest altogether. One of the best ways to improve sleep quality is by establishing a bedtime routine. This routine could include reading a book, taking a warm bath, or practicing relaxation exercises. It's important to wind down before bed so that your body knows it's time to rest. If you're having trouble falling asleep or staying asleep, try limiting your caffeine intake later in the day, and avoid screens like your phone or TV an hour before bed. The blue light emitted by these devices can interfere with your body's ability to produce melatonin, the hormone that helps regulate sleep. Instead, focus on calming activities that signal to your brain that it's time for rest. And if you wake up in the middle of the night and can't fall back asleep, don't stress about it. Stressing over not sleeping often makes it worse. Instead, try reading or listening to soft music until you feel sleepy again. Remember, it's not about getting a perfect 8 hours every night. What matters is consistency. By sticking to a regular sleep schedule, you'll train your body to naturally fall into a rhythm that supports better sleep quality over time. Lastly, let's talk about social connections. This is an area where many people tend to slip as they age. Perhaps you've retired, or your children have moved away, and you find that your social circle has shrunk. It can feel lonely at times, but the importance of maintaining meaningful connections cannot be overstated. Studies have shown that people who engage in social activities regularly tend to have better mental health, stronger immune systems, and greater longevity. But how do you build and maintain these connections when you might not have as many people around you? Start by joining a community group or volunteering. Look for local clubs or activities that match your interests, whether it's a book club, a gardening group, or even an online community. Socializing doesn't have to mean large gatherings. Sometimes a one-on-one conversation with a friend or family member can do wonders for your well-being. Even a simple phone call or video chat can help you feel more connected and supported. Remember, the goal isn't just to stay active and healthy physically. It's to cultivate a well-rounded life where you feel mentally engaged, emotionally supported, and physically vibrant. The small changes you make every day add up to big results over time. Now that we've covered the foundations, staying active, eating mindfully, sleeping well, and keeping up with social connections, let's look at how we can bring all of these habits together into a seamless routine that supports a long, healthy life. The truth is, longevity isn't just about checking off a list of healthy habits. It's about creating a lifestyle that feels natural, fulfilling, and joyful. When these routines become second nature, they don't feel like obligations. They become ways of living that make you feel better every day. One of the most powerful ways to ensure that these healthy habits stick is by setting small, achievable goals. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by the idea of making big changes to your daily routine, but by breaking things down into smaller steps, you can make consistent progress without the stress. Let's say your goal is to move more each day. Instead of thinking, I need to work out for 30 minutes every single day, start by committing to 10-minute walks after breakfast. Once that becomes part of your routine, you can gradually increase the time or try a different form of activity. These small wins will build your confidence and keep you motivated to continue. Another important factor in longevity is managing stress. Stress is a natural part of life, but how we deal with it can have a huge impact on our overall health. Chronic stress can lead to high blood pressure, heart disease, and even memory issues. So, how do we manage stress in a way that supports our well-being? One effective strategy is to incorporate mindfulness practices into your daily routine. This could be as simple as taking a few deep breaths before you start your day or practicing meditation for just 5 minutes each morning. Mindfulness is all about being present in the moment and reducing the mental clutter that can cause stress. When you're mindful, you're able to focus on what's happening right now, whether you're enjoying a meal, going for a walk, or having a conversation with a friend. This practice doesn't require a lot of time, but the benefits can be profound. It helps you feel more relaxed, centered, and better able to cope with life's challenges. You might even notice that you're sleeping better and feeling more energetic throughout the day. Another powerful way to reduce stress is by practicing gratitude. Taking a moment each day to reflect on the things you're thankful for can shift your perspective and improve your mood. Try keeping a gratitude journal where you write down 3 things you're grateful for every day. It could be as simple as appreciating the sunshine, a good conversation, or a delicious cup of tea. Over time, you'll begin to notice how much positivity surrounds you, and this will contribute to your mental and emotional well-being. While managing stress is crucial, it's also important to recognize the power of rest and relaxation in the longevity equation. In our busy lives, we often prioritize productivity over rest, thinking that we need to be constantly on the go. But the truth is, rest is just as important for our health as physical activity. Taking time to relax, unwind, and recharge is essential for both our body and mind. This could mean spending time in nature, taking a quiet moment with a cup of tea, or even indulging in a favorite hobby that brings you joy. Finding a balance between activity and rest is key. You don't have to go non-stop to live a full life. Sometimes, the most rejuvenating thing you can do is slow down and allow yourself time to simply be. In fact, research has shown that those who take regular breaks and prioritize rest tend to live longer, healthier lives. So, be sure to give yourself permission to rest and enjoy the simple pleasures in life. Your body and mind will thank you for it. As we get older, it's also essential to stay mentally engaged. Keeping your brain active through learning new things, solving puzzles, or engaging in creative activities helps maintain cognitive function and can reduce the risk of memory loss. Try setting aside time each day to do something that challenges your mind. You could start a new hobby, like learning a language or playing a musical instrument. Or even take a class in something that interests you. It's all about keeping your brain sharp and engaged, which can have a profound impact on your overall health and longevity. And let's not forget the importance of laughter. It's easy to take life too seriously, especially as we face challenges that come with aging. But laughter is one of the best natural stress relievers, and it has powerful health benefits. It reduces stress hormones, boosts immune function, and releases endorphins, those feel-good chemicals in the brain. Whether it's watching a funny movie, sharing jokes with friends, or reminiscing about happy memories, make time for laughter in your day. It'll help you feel lighter, more joyful, and connected to the world around you. Finally, let's talk about setting yourself up for success with one simple idea: embracing a positive mindset. Your thoughts and attitudes toward aging play a huge role in how you experience life. People who view aging as an opportunity for growth and learning tend to live longer, healthier lives than those who dread getting older. So instead of focusing on what you've lost, try focusing on what you've gained. Think about the wisdom, experience, and perspective that come with age. Celebrate the small victories each day, and embrace the fact that you're continually growing and evolving. There's so much to look forward to at any age, and by adopting a mindset that sees aging as a positive journey, you'll not only add years to your life, but add life to your years. Aging doesn't have to mean slowing down or becoming less engaged with the world. It's about embracing the changes and finding new ways to thrive. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with this. The routines we've talked about today are all about making small, manageable changes that can have a big impact on your health and happiness. And remember, it's never too late to start. Whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, you can create a lifestyle that supports your goals and allows you to live your best life for many years to come. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope these ideas inspire you to make small changes each day that can help add years to your life and life to your years. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon beside it to get notified on our next video. Comment, share, and like to this channel. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What routines or habits have helped you feel your best as you age? Let's keep the conversation going. And here's to living a long, healthy, and happy life at any age. And I'll see you in the next video. And look for fresh videos every week.